Hello and welcome to this Soulmates reading. This is Cards and Coordinates. My name is Silvia and today we're going to be doing a reading on soulmates. Are you in one of these karmic relationships? Do you want to know what's going to happen? So this is your reading then. Bear with me please a little bit because I have two decks here which are in French. My mother tongue is Spanish and I'm doing this video in English, so I need a little bit of translation in this brain. Today we're gonna be using the Lenormand Oracle as usual and this Oracle of the Soul Contracts, which is pretty but in French as I said, so we need a little bit of translation. So let's go. What is the dynamic between these two people? Okay. For you is the mirror, the relationship, and for them, let's see. What is the dynamic for this other person in this relationship? Okay. The soul bond. Okay. So there is a big connection here between you two. You are recognizing this person as someone who is mirroring you, and this person is recognizing you as someone who is their soulmate. Let's see why now. With Lenormand. We'll be doing 3 cards and 3 cards for each of you to see how the relationship is going. So for you, we have the clouds, we have the book, we have the stars for them, child, bear, and bouquet. You've been confused about this dynamic with the hope that it would work. You like this person, you recognize this person as someone who is mirroring you, as someone who is a soulmate, but at the same time you are scared, confused, and probably you haven't worded these feelings. With the book here, it means that you have been keeping secret or keeping quiet about your own real feelings. Probably this person has been more vocal to you. Child bouquet offering you a new beginning. We have the bear here, where you feel protected as well in the relationship. I am understanding this is not something new. This is a dynamic that has been going on for a while. So probably you didn't start here. You started in another point. But at this very moment in life, this person wants to offer you something nice and wants to protect you. Let's see why. Ring, size, letter, okay, cross, lilies, garden. Maybe you were married, or you are married, or you are in a relationship, and that's why you were confused when you met this person. So I have a partner, or I am married, and now I'm meeting this person that I really like. There is this strong connection between the both of us, and what do I do now? Should I stay in my relationship? Should I go? You're not clear, or you were not clear. And for this person, they see you as someone they would love to be in the open with, in the sense of they would love to have a relationship where both of you don't have to hide, because the feelings they're having for you with the lilies here, like they see you for the long run. They're not seeing you as a fling. They are seeing you as someone who they can grow old with. As someone, as I said, they want to protect. As someone they would love to start a relationship with, to treat you well, to offer you, the flowers here offer you not only flowers and not only gifts as in things, but in details. They want to bring you the coffee in the mornings. They want to, like do all these little nice details for someone else when you are in love. And they want to do that from their heart. It's not something fake. But you're a little bit like, what do I do? Woman, key, coffin. You are finding a solution to close something. We will see what something. Mice, moon, dog. Probably you started as friends, maybe you were colleagues, and at the beginning it was just that, a friendship or a work relationship, and eventually this person started to develop feelings for you, With the woman, coffin, key, let me see. Mountain, stork, faces. Okay, maybe you met this person at a moment where you were having troubles in your relationship. Maybe you are in a relationship where your partner was living in one place and you were living in another place, and that distance was causing a lot of problems between both of you, and suddenly this person show up and you're like, wow, what do I do now with them? A snake, birds, and anchor for them. Maybe at the beginning you were not, what's the word for this? Trusting them. Yeah. Maybe at the beginning you were not trusting them because you saw them like someone, a little bit of a player who was maybe not very stable at the beginning, and they were seeing you as someone who was very stable, like the opposite, very stable, but who was somehow hiding something. Maybe at the beginning you didn't tell them you were married, or you didn't tell them you had another relationship. So even if they didn't know it, if they didn't know it from your mouth, something in them was telling them that there is something, like something here, there is something hiding. I'm not sure this person is single, like this kind of intuition. So man, whip, sheep. Yeah. You've been having a lot of problems in this relationship. Not with this person we are talking about, but in your relationship. And you have thought about leaving this relationship. House, tree, tower. Maybe you haven't done it yet because you have a family with this person and you value that a lot. Like what you have built together. The family, the house, the stability that you have with this person. So The heart, yeah, but you're in love with this other one. You're in love with this other one. Rider, roads, fox. This person is thinking that if you don't make a choice, they're going to be leaving you. They're going to be taking another road. The sun and the clover. Yes, that is what they are thinking. Although they are recognizing you as someone who is a soulmate for them, they are thinking if they want to stay with their partner, if they want to stay in their marriage, so be it. I'm going to leave them alone and I will take my own road. Forgiveness. My other half. This is very unclear. You feel that you owe this person a conversation and that you owe this person forgiveness, because you recognize that this person, that you are an important part in the life of this person, but probably you cannot offer them what they want. Like the way they are loving you is higher than the way you are loving them. And you don't look like you will leave your relationship to be with this person. They are feeling that. They are feeling you are indecisive. And yeah, maybe that's why they're thinking about taking another road. And you're showing up here like fighting with your partner, but still, yeah. La famille, yeah. They recognize that you have a family, and that is a huge blockage. And it is completely normal that you are deciding to stay with your family and to stay with your partner, because even though you might have had problems with your partner or in your relationship, there is still a lot of love there. Actually, you see, like you have the love here and love here. Love on both decks. You have both significators, the woman and the man here on your row. And on the other side, there are none. So, yeah, even though you recognize this is a person who is mirroring you, showing you parts of yourself that maybe were dormant. Because, like once you are in a relationship for a long time, it is absolutely normal to lose the spark. Because you're on this daily grind, taking care of the daily affairs, and many times there is not that much time to look at the other person and to see each other as partners or as lovers beyond the daily affairs. And maybe you were in one of those moments and this person show up in your life and you feel so like taken care of, so protected, so alive again. But you have a family here, and I believe that you will be choosing your family. You will keep a memory of the relationship that you had with this person in your mind, like something so very nice this time in your life where maybe you allowed yourself to be free for a moment and to dream for a moment. But no, you're choosing your stability. The dream is okay, but that's it. It's just a dream. It's just a dream, yeah. Okay, so this was the reading for these soulmates. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.